A driver goes up a curb at a busy intersection in Medford and crashes through a fence, nearly hitting a home. While no one was hurt, people in the area say this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Good evening. I'm Trish Close.
I'm Dave DeRorange. Thanks for joining us. People who live on Elm and 8th Streets in Medford are speaking up after a close call.
News 10's Ashley Carrasco joins us there live in tonight's top story at 6. Now, Ashley, the issue has been addressed before, but residents say it doesn't seem to be helping.
Well, Trish, I was out here for most of the day, and we caught some people speeding through this curve right here. And that's at the corner of Elm Street and 8th Street. The homeowner here says this is the second time someone has crashed through her fence, and that's when she decided to put up this sign, "Slow down." She says at first it did help the situation, but lately it hasn't been, and at this point she doesn't know what else to do.
Speeding. It's an issue with which people on 8th and Elm Streets in Medford have become all too familiar.
So then he hits here, collides with the fence, and then continues up around this way where you can see where he nicked the corner of the house.
Friday, around 7 at night, a 20-year-old man swerved just in time to keep from hitting this home after losing control of his truck. People say they saw him approaching the corner too fast.
We see people speeding through here every day. Yeah, it's dangerous on this intersection.
Jonathan Holden lives with his girlfriend Deborah. In the 5 years they've lived there, this is the second time someone has crashed into their fence. After the first crash in 2013, they put up a sign saying, "Slow down."
Neighbors had mentioned they saw a difference for a couple weeks and then it went back to normal. I think it ongoingly slowed it down a little bit.
The couple also went to the city about speeding concerns. Public Works then installed new speed limit and warning signs, but people say it hasn't helped the situation.
They know it's there and they want to go fast.
We put the curve and the speed limit to the test.
Crossing is Elm Street and 8th Street. And you can probably see there are cars in front of me. This one just cut me off. Speed limit 30 miles per hour. Up until you get to this curve, it says 15 miles per hour. Now we are going to slow all the way down to the 15 miles per hour. And this is about how slow you should be driving this curve. And I can tell you, I've been out here for a few hours and not one person was going that slow.
A recent study by Public Works lists the top dangerous intersections in Medford. 8th and Elm Street is not on that list. A spokesperson with the city says there are complaints about many streets, and ultimately it comes down to the drivers.
You need to think about one moment can change someone's life entirely.
There could have been children walking from the bus stop that day.
I know that I couldn't live with it if I killed someone.
The entire fence is just destroyed from that crash. Now this tree right here, people usually wait under that tree while they wait for the bus stop. You can see the bus stop is only a few feet behind it. Now luckily no one was out here at the time and no one was hurt, and the homeowner says she's just grateful that she wasn't out here gardening as well. Now for those of you at home, if you have any concerns about your neighborhood or if you even just have a question, be sure to email us. News 10 will look into that for you, and all of that information is on KTVL.com. Covering your news live in Medford, Ashley Carrasco, News 10.
Thanks, Ashley. Now, again, 8th and Elm Streets are not considered a dangerous intersection in Medford. That's according to Public Works. People can, however, apply for a citizen traffic request to have the state study the area to try to reduce the speed limit. You can find that link at KTVL.com.